This historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Broncos, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. This was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, the champions nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Able to push his way through. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Again, this is Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Vikings are on the board. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. Here's Kamara off the draw. And shedding through the tackle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll try the air now with Hill. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Hill. And a first Just hook up with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Hill's throw pulled in by Gronkowski.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And again, it's Hill rolling to his right.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
Calling a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll make this a second down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Fighting through, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Vikings continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where...
Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Hill. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Rob Gronkowski. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Vikings are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is...
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. A final shot before break. Hill letting one go deep here for Gronk. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So it's halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome welcome you back for quarter number 3.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First throw now for the backup Brady. Escaping the pressure right.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Brady now to throw. Flush to his right.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. The Vikings send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll buy some time right.
They're going for Jefferson downfield.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Brady. They'll roll him out right.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Brady.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 3rd quarter, Super Bowl 58. Here's a 2nd and 10 now. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They're going for Jefferson downfield.
He's got him in. Complete.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is caught.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
And going deep for Hill.
They got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyreek Hill, 98 yards. And the Vikings. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A super touchdown, Vikings! Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But we keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. And they're going deep for Hill. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they're going deep for Hill. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Brady. Going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Brady going to throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Letting one go deep here for Gronk. Oh, what a catch by Gronkowski. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. Brady going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.